Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com, coming from Oakland Hills. This is what Oakland looks like from up in the hills. It looks so clean and pretty, doesn't it? My wife said, get out of the house, Bix Weir. You do too many videos inside the house. You need fresh air, a new perspective. So I took my electric scooter right there and I have gone for a ride. There used to be a trail, a road, that went from my house, once you get to the top of the Oakland Hills, that went all the way to Castro Valley, about 20 miles away. And I would ride there to my favorite, one of my favorite silver stores, Castro Valley Coin. Hello boys, lovely to see you. And I used to go out there all the time when that road was open. It was called Redwood Road. Last winter's storm took it out. I was so pissed off. And they're saying, oh, who knows when it's going to get fixed. It's the regional park district that is going to pay for it. So yeah, who knows? They claim that the ground is still unstable, so they can't fix the road, which is a bummer. There wasn't a lot of traffic that went from Oakland to Castro Valley that way because it's much faster to take the freeways. But there was a lot of bikers and hikers and people like me on motorcycles, or pseudo motorcycles, electronic motorcycles, that would go out there for a ride and have a good time. And it was a good time. Oh my God, I had a blast going out there. Now I have to take a few city routes, unfortunately, but you know, it's not much time in the jungles of the city. But I did get, let me grab it here if I can use my joystick, happy stick, whatever you call it, selfie stick. I got these today. These are 1 ounce silver bars. I got a whole mess of them because they're so incredibly cheap. Silver's at like $16.50, ridiculous. And this is an example of what you do with your crypto winnings as you decide what to do with all these fortunes that are being made in the crypto sphere. I highly suggest taking some off the table and buying silver here and there. Not that I think the cryptos will go down, and not that I think you should take them off the table to take profits in fiat money, especially. That has the potential of disappearing at any moment. So definitely stay out of the fiat money. Cashing in your cryptos for fiat is probably the dumbest thing you'll ever do, and you'll understand that come next year when all the fiat money goes poof, just like they predicted on the cover of the 1988 Economist magazine. Get ready for a one world currency, and that one world currency does not necessarily have to be controlled by the people who currently control our system, aka the bad guys. It could be controlled by humanity itself. It could be gold, it could be silver. It will most likely be a basket of gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies, with cryptocurrencies being an amazing means of exchange. Yes, it's all happening now, and I've been saying it for a couple of years, but there was always going to be mass chaos if it would happen, and I didn't see a way around that mass chaos, and now I do, with the cryptocurrencies and the companies being built. If you watched Cliff High's latest interview with Reggie Middleton of the Veritasium fame, great interview. You'll understand more about how Reggie's taken Veritasium to the next level, and then the level after that, and then the level after that. I have a sneaking suspicion that Cliff's data is right about Veritasium, and going out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, it will take over the exchanges. So great way to decriminalize the COMEX, the LBMA, the New York Stock Exchange, all of them, is to veritize them. And they touched upon it in the interview. Reggie does not want to talk about specific exchanges that will be taken out. Understandably, he's a businessman. He's selling a business product, and he doesn't want to ruffle any feathers by saying, hey, COMEX, LBMA, you guys are criminal organizations. But what he will say is, hey, COMEX, hey, LBMA, how about doing this new process using Veritasium to inject honesty into your markets? What do you think about that? Or if they say no, he'll probably just do it himself. Okay, you can trade futures and options or physical on the LBMA and the COMEX as before, or you can move over to this truth and honesty system that is a peer-to-peer way to transact business. completely bypassing the criminality of the COMEX and the LBMA and all the other exchanges out there in the world. So it's either, they're either going to have to go with him, or he's going to take him out by starting his own exchange, I believe. But that's, you know, that's way off in the future, like 18 months. What? 18 months? Yeah, this is happening fast. The Jamaican Stock Exchange should go live, I think, in September, using Veritasium as one of the options. And if you were a trader or someone who invested in the Jamaican Stock Exchange, where would you rather have your money? In the old system of lies and cheating and decentralized power, or centralized power, or a decentralized solution using Veritasium, peer-to-peer transactions? You've got to share a stock. I want to buy it. Let's forget the middleman and just go right to each other. Amazing stuff, amazing interview. Everybody should go check that out. Other things going on. I saw them when I was on my ride. I saw them building a spillway for a reservoir we have here. I think it's the it's either Lake Chabot or the San Leandro Reservoir, and it just cracked me up. All the drama with the spillway a few months back up in Oroville. And if you've been watching the news, massive gold rush going on in Oroville right now in that surrounding area, because all the water that came down washed away all the top dirt and the rocks, and voila, there's a lot of gold under there. So yeah, a lot of people making money actually panning gold. It's damn hard work, let me just say that. And with gold at 2,500 bucks, 2,700 bucks, 2,200 bucks. I don't even, what is it? No, it's 1,200 bucks. See, I get gold and Bitcoin all mixed up. It's like 1,200 bucks for gold. That ain't gonna get people off the couch to go pan for gold. But a 5,000 ounce per ounce gold price probably will get them off the couch. And that's what is heading our way. Like it or not, the entire system is gonna be breaking down very soon. And new companies and new ways of doing business are gonna replace the old way. That's what I'm real excited about. Those are the companies I'm investing in the crypto sphere. The latest one, I'm still loading up on Veritasium. And if you listen to Cliff's interview, he talks a lot about leasing or renting out your Veritasium. I don't ever plan on selling any Veritasium. Why would I? I'd have an income stream for the rest of my life, the rest of my kids' life, the rest of their kids' life. I can't even imagine what that would feel like to have that kind of freedom to do whatever you choose to do in life. I'm real excited about it. And it's still early. Those who called it a bubble, those who told you to stay out of the cryptocurrencies, ask them now. Go back to those same people and say, what the hell did you tell me not to get involved with this for? People are walking off and building a brand new system right next to our old system, getting rich in the process, and you told me not to get in. I'm gonna listen to them now, because still, it is this very, very, very early days. Inning number one in a 9-inning game, and probably the first batter is up the bat. So much to do, so much to change in our old system, because you know and I know the old system is massively corrupt. From the exchanges, which are completely criminal because they work in their own ecosystem. Same with the Bitcoin exchanges and all the cryptocurrencies exchanges, not all of them, but most of them today. They deal in pools of crypto. That's why they don't allow you to withdraw at times. That's why Coinbase said, get your Bitcoin out of here or you're gonna lose it, because they don't deal with that. They deal with, where can I make the most money? And they make the most money in transactions going back and forth to other people in their pool. So every single exchange, not every single, but most of the exchanges, all these transactions that are happening, the millions and billions of dollars in transactions, are not blockchain transactions. They never go on the blockchain. You give your Bitcoin or you give your cash to an exchange like Kraken or like Poloniex, and it's all traded within that platform. As long as people don't withdraw their money, that's fine. It's just like the COMEX, it's just like the LBMA, it's just like the New York Stock Exchange. Everything is netted out at the end of the day. If they start getting light on, you know, say Litecoin, they don't have enough Litecoin, they'll shut down withdrawals for Litecoin and say, oh, we're working on something, we have a temporary ceasing of withdrawals, and then they'll go out and buy it. That's the same thing that's going on the criminal COMEX, the massively corrupt New York Stock Exchange. They don't have, when you buy a share, they don't put it in your name. thing. They don't go out and buy it for you. It's put in the pool. They credit your account statement so you feel good about yourself. But even the SEC admits that there's over 300 million shares that are declared failure to deliver every single day, meaning the stock was never traded hands, the trade was never finalized with the cash, and it was never put in your name. So you don't own it. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. That absolutely is true for gold and silver stocks and the cryptos. Yes, you can hold physical crypto in your hand. For most of the cryptos, you can print out a paper wallet and hold it in your hand. I hear Trezor is a great way to do it, but I can't see my private key and public key, so I don't know what's in that, truthfully. With a paper wallet, you can see your private key, you can see your public key, and you know that you're the only one who has that. If you do it properly and you print it out offline and things like that. Oh well, what do you do? So when I get out in the sunshine, this is what happens. I go a little crazy, not as crazy as I am when I sit in my little dungeon. So thank you, Amy, my wife, for sending me out on the road today. It made me buy some more silver. I'm trying to balance the portfolio like I promised myself to. It's almost impossible. I went from 10% cryptos to changing it to 50% cryptos, and truthfully, I can't even maintain that because the cryptos are going up so fast. So I'm now down to like 10% silver and 90% cryptos, and I'm very comfortable with that. At the next spike, which is coming for most likely end of August, September, October, the next spike, I'll lighten up a lot on the cryptos just to buy some silver if silver's not allowed to trade freely, because I know that moonshot is coming as well. So much to do in these exciting times, and if you're on the right side of these trades, you can make $1 zillion and you can set yourself up. Go buy some Veritasium, stick it away for your kids and your grandkids in a rental program that's coming, I think by January, maybe sooner, from Reggie Middleton and his company, Veritasium. And you can play this game too of trying to set yourself up to benefit from the changes in the old system. The old system was criminal and corrupt, and you know it. You know it's criminal and corrupt, and it used to be the only way out of it was gold and silver. Well, now it's not. Times have changed. Since the invention of Satoshi's white paper in 2009, times have changed. And once you learn that, you can get out there and participate. And you would be wise to do so. But learn everything you can about this. Don't listen to my word. Don't listen to anybody. Listen to yourself. Go do your own homework. And if you get there, congratulations. If you don't, that's okay too. You know, cryptocurrencies are not for everybody. And don't worry, they'll get easier and easier to use so that, you know, 4 or 5 years from now, you'll be able to get involved with the cryptocurrency because there's been nothing else to buy your groceries with. So I'm just saying, do you want to get in now or do you want to get in then when the prices have gone even more through the roof? Not even close to a bubble, won't be in a bubble for probably 50 years. But, and then can it really turn into a bubble? I don't know. I'm sure certain currencies will be long gone by then, and the crappy ones, you just got to be smart. Weed out the bad ones. Anyway, this is your update. This is Bix Weir from the road, on the road to Ruta. There's the electronic bike. Really cool. It's a Gen Z bike, and you can look it up online. Love this thing. I'm going to be getting more miles and do more roadside chat. So this is a roadside chat. We'll talk to you later.